Bend the back strip over. Secure the fly with a whip finish knot before the next activity, otherwise the back film might come away. Rib the entire fly with a thin fishing line, using tight, even turns up to the eye of the hook. Notice that Vladimir keeps pulling the dubbing out of the way so it doesn't get caught up in the ribbing. Twine the ribbing and the tying thread together for a few turns and secure the ribbing with a few turns of thread. Finish off the tying activities by turning a well-defined head from tying thread. Clearly mark the fly's thorax by painting the back film with a dark colour, using a waterproof felt pen. You can brush out the dubbing using a dubbing brush to give the fly even more life.
Mein gold medal nymph Sweden.
Give the fly some weight by covering the shank with closely wound lead wire as far as the bend in the hook. Secure tying thread in the bend of the hook and wind a few well-spaced turns over the lead wire to keep it in place. This fly is ribbed with two materials, a thin monofile fishing line and a thin red copper wire. Start by fastening a length of thin fishing line deep down in the bend of the hook. Secure the back shield at the same spot as the ribbing, and then wind on an underbody of tying thread to smooth out the edges of the lead wire. Make a dubbing loop from tying thread furthest back in the bend of the hook. Add dubbing in small, loose bunches between the threads of the loop. Note especially that the amount of dubbing increases the further out in the loop it comes. This allows you to prepare the shape of the fly in advance, as it should increase in thickness further along the shank. Use a dubbing twister to spin the loop, making a compact dubbed thread. If the copper wire hasn't been secured yet, it can be fastened with the spun dubbing loop before the body is wound. Wind on a gently tapering rear body over about 2/3 of the shank of the hook. Secure the dubbing loop well with tying thread when the body is completed. Rib the rear body with a red copper wire all the way to the tying thread. Make a new dubbing loop with tying thread. Wax the loop so that the dubbing will get a better grip between the threads. Put the natural squirrel dubbing between the threads of the loop, small bunches at a time. Use a dubbing twister to spin the loop, making a compact dubbed thread. Dub a well-defined thorax between the rear body and the eye of the hook.